The Thai house build is finally finished. In this video, I'm going to be showing you around and talking about why it's taken so long since the last update.
It's nearly been a year since me and my girlfriend Millie decided to build our dream home together in the north of Thailand. We had the ambitious plan to find the plot, design and build the house all within 6 months. Obviously, things didn't quite go to plan. So before I show you around the finished house, let me tell you what went wrong and why it took so long to finish. So things started off well. After looking at quite a few land plots, we found one which we really liked. The only problem was it was quite expensive, and if we chose this land, it'd go with a significant amount of our total budget, meaning we would have to keep build costs to a minimum. This resulted in a house design which maximised functionality, whilst keeping the floor space low. As in Thailand, build costs are generally quoted per square metre. The lower the floor space, the cheaper it is to build. So 2 months after we began our search, we started building, with a construction deadline of 4 months. Work progressed very quickly, and I was impressed with how fast things got done. The roof, for example, going on in just a few hours. However, just after we got the render on, things halted. It was Songkran, the Thai New Year's, and all the builders had returned home to visit family. A few people in the YouTube comments had tried to warn me that this might happen, so it wasn't a complete surprise. Unfortunately though, after Songkran finished, the pace never quite returned. The deadline passed and I had to return to the UK for work. The work did continue, but at a much slower pace, and Millie kindly carried on filming. Sadly though, whilst back in the UK, I had to work 7 days a week, which meant I didn't quite have time to upload any videos. By the time I returned to Thailand in October, things were only just getting finished. Which brings us to today.
Right, so let me show you around. So it's actually getting on towards the middle of the day now, so it's very hot. So we'll start off outside. I'll show you around. We'll walk round the back and then into the front door. Car shelter's over there, which we built, me and Finn, just before I returned back to the UK. That's kept the Datsun very, very dry. I'll have to uncover that at some point. I'm a bit worried about it being filled with snakes now, so yeah, that'll be a job getting that cover off, and yeah, hopefully it's not full of snakes because I hate snakes. But anyway, yeah, let's show you around. So while I was, one of the jobs Millie sorted out, she put a nice gravel path in, just around, because I haven't sorted out the drainage properly yet, like the guttering or the land drain, which will probably end up. But what was happening was the rain was coming off, hitting the mud and then splashing the house, and the house was getting very dirty. So Millie arranged to get this sort of gravel path put in. And it does quite a good job of getting the water away actually, so it's not too bad for now. Anyway, let me show you around. So nothing much to show on this side. They're the drains for the AC, those pipes. And then here's our water tank. It's our fresh water tank. So water it's pumped locally, goes into the tank, and then with that pump it's pumped into the house. Although we had quite good water pressure anyway. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on there. There's a few things to do yet on that. Obviously it needs a cover because it's not really very good sat in the sun and exposed to the elements. And then the second thing is maybe some sort of water filtration. So on this side you'll see the AC units all on this side. I wanted them on this side because it's, yeah, you're not really going to be around the back as much. And then we've got the septic tank over there, so all the sort of utility things round the back out the way. And then drain covers, they just put them in, they'd forgotten to put them in, but we couldn't check the drains, so anyway they came back and put proper drain covers in. So yeah, it's quite hot round here. So I'm going to go quickly. They've still got to do the final tidying, so there's a bit of rubbish around, but they're meant to be coming tomorrow to pick that up. But they are finished with everything. So there's the view for now. The rice field looking good at the moment. Of course, with Thailand, there's no guarantee that that will stay a rice field. So maybe, probably more than likely in the future, someone will build on that. But I don't think the people who own the field have any plans to build on it at the moment, because they don't want to sell it just now. I think they want the kids to inherit it, and then they'll probably sell it in the future when it's worth a lot more money. So anyway, it's a very nice view at the moment. And then onto the house, back to the house. Yeah, it's looking good from outside. Yeah, not much to say really. Yeah, trees need cutting back. I didn't get them done before I left. So they're touching the house, which is not good in Thailand because stuff can crawl from the tree into the house. So I need to get on that ASAP, get that sorted. So yeah, right, this area as well, I should just say, it's very cool. So getting towards the middle of the day now, and it's still very cool. It's quite pleasant to sit out here. It's not too hot at all. It's very nice in the shade, very nice place to sit. So yeah, we'll be making this into a sort of gardeny area. Will be the main place we hang out. But yeah, lots to do first. Yeah, more rubbish around here. That's getting taken away tomorrow, hopefully. And then yeah, let's head inside anyway. So this is the front door. Eventually we'll have hopefully a veranda coming out here. That's the plan anyway, a little bit more roof and then sort of a bit of decking along the base, but that's for now we've just gone with this. Get us started because when you're calculating the floor area of the build, they'd have included that as in the calculation for the how they calculate the whole build price. So it's actually cheaper if we left this veranda off and then put it on later. So we'll hopefully be putting it on this year, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's head inside. Take my shoes off. And here we go. So this is the main living dining area. It's quite echoey, so I apologise for the echo. But yeah, it's a very nice space. You'll see you've got that view outside. And it wasn't sort of designed in the house, but it's got quite a nice breeze through when you've got this door open and then the windows open at the sort of bedroom. You get a nice through draft. But I didn't design it like that, it just so happened to be. So yeah, that's quite nice. Got the lights up. As you'll see, no kitchen yet. We left the kitchen off the design because we wanted to put a bit of a nicer indoor kitchen, but yeah, I'll be doing that later on. So I've got a few interesting ideas, maybe like a concrete style kitchen. I think that'll be relatively cheap to do because budget's still a big constraint really. I haven't got unlimited budget. So yeah, looking for a cheap kitchen. The cheap Thai kitchens, I'm not a really big fan of the style, so we just ended up, for now, we'll just leave it off the build. I'm going to put in a temporary sort of sink here, sink unit. Probably most cooking's done outside anyway, but yeah, temporary sink unit there. We've got the fridge that got dropped off the other day. Yeah, and that's it in here. So you'll see one AC unit up there, big one, and calculated there should be two, so there should be one over there, but just to save costs we've just got that one for now. Although generally, like, it stays cool, this room, surprisingly. I mean, we had all the insulation in the roof, and yeah, like all the windows are facing away from the sun. So it only really gets a little bit warmer, sort of like later on in the day when we get the sun coming from this side, because we're north facing, north is that way. So anyway, yeah, let me show you guest room I'll show you the bathroom, the little WC. So yeah, again, not much to see here. We went with quite basic tiles, nothing too fancy. Little extractor fans. So yeah, that's the WC. Right, I'll show you the master bedroom now. So this is the master bedroom. Again, we've got the AC put on. And the windows. Bed will be here. And this is the bathroom. Nice little ensuite. There's a few things to sort out still. But yeah. Oh, it's getting there. It's a nicer unit, this one, with it being the master. Cost a little bit more. And of course, a nicer mirror. So yeah, that's the master room. Of course, you'll have noticed from here as well, the wall's not done yet, so we're a bit exposed for a bedroom. But yeah, there'll be the wall going there very soon. That's a priority to sort out. Wall going there and a big gate. But for now, we're just a bit exposed in this room. And then in the guest room, it's a bit smaller, but big enough. It'll have probably a king size bed still. Plenty of size. And then this has the AC in, but it does need curtains putting in and some fly screens as well. So all these windows, they have the rails ready for fly screens, but they just didn't come with them, annoyingly. That wasn't included. I missed it on the BOQ. We should have really got them done there. But it's not such much of a problem. We'll just have to get them ordered. And then, yeah, here's the ensuite. Again, slightly different. But yeah, we just went for the simple tiles. Keep it nice and clean, fresh look. And they did quite a good job of the tiling. I was quite impressed with the tiling. So originally it was meant to be a white grout, but it looked quite smart. So I was like, oh, let's just go with a black grout. The very dark grey grout. Because they've done such a nice job with the tiling. And I think it's come out looking really well. Yeah, so as you can see, the house is finished, but it's not quite finished. There's still quite a lot to do. So we've got the kitchen to do. We've got to sort something with that. We've got to do all the boundary walls around the property and the gate, landscaping, garden, and then quite a few other jobs inside. We've got a veranda out the front. Yeah, loads of jobs. So I'm going to be very, very busy getting it finished, as well as getting the Datsun back on the road. So I've got to get that back on the road soon, so I can use that, go get materials, everything I'll need, and hopefully get doing a bit of travelling again in it. So going to be going back to weekly videos now, and next week's video I'm going to be answering some questions I get asked a lot. One of the main ones is how much it's all cost to get to this stage. So going to be going through that in quite a bit more detail, as well as any other questions you might have. So if you've got a question, put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll see you in the next video.